Yo, what up? What up? Good morning, GMG. Wednesday. Up. October. Hell yeah, it's still October, though it smells like bitch in here. Wednesday, 30th, 2024. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler. Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. It was a fun day yesterday. We had the Bitcoin all-time high waiting room open, and it looked like we were going to take a real shot at it. And then here we are, just a 3% move away. So it is within striking distance.
Kaleo cursed us.
Yeah, it happens. I just keep reflecting on all of the midfluencers who back on October 1st were dunking on October. 4 hours into the day. Like, oh, this is the October that you were expecting, and it's turned out to be quite a month.
Dude, oh my God, I don't even want to go there. Like, it's, I think it's like, you know what's funny? Like, even now, like, you go to 71.8, and everybody's like, oh my God, it's lower. It still smells like bitch in here. So until that happens, we're not gonna be able to reach that. You know, it's that's what it's gonna take. And yeah, streams. If you have a stream on 31st, I mean, of course we have a stream on 31st. You guys got to wear costumes, mandatory. Okay. I mean, how about I'll dress up as Tyler. Tyler can dress up as Mando, and Mando can dress up as me, and or something like that. And then yeah, you know, I agree. Mando should show up on the show tomorrow dressed as a duck. You actually. I think Mando should dress up as a duck. Mando, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastic.
As per every day.
Oh my. Oh yeah. It is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. All right. Well, today on the show, today, DJ. I was gonna say DJ's market report. Remember? That's so funny. My brain went there because it used to be a DJ's market report. Market report. As usual, let's talk about us nearly kissing all-time high. Let's talk about BlackRock buying $599 million of Bitcoin, and let's talk about the burgers are bidding the coins up right now. You absolutely love to see it. So let's see. Is it going to be Team USA or Team Asia taking this up to the promised land? One thing's for sure. It's not going to be the Euroports. Then Tyler's top one. In my tweet this morning, like, yo, where's Europe? I'm like, dude, when has Europe ever like added value to the space? Or so price action to the space. Sorry. Anyways, after that, Tyler's top 1,000. Let's see what Tyler's got in store for us today. I'm sure there's a bunch to talk about. And then then we got another spin. Yesterday, someone won a roll bit. Someone rolled a rec guy, $2,000 worth. Big day for rec drinks. You know, today the drinks go live. Actually,
just do me a favor, right? Just sell it out. All right. Anyone who's listened to this show, Ovi is freaking out. Just sell this thing out.
Oh my God, right? He must be a menace behind the scenes.
Just do us a favor. All right. You know, you might get some drag points. Who knows what that leads to, right? But just
is he coming
from one friend
on the show?
To another? Just sell it out for him. Like,
yeah. Yeah. Yes. It would be great for Mando. It feels like he's having like wifey issues at home right now with Ovi. So
no, it's not actually. He's actually pretty chilled, but I know he really wants to sell this out.
Please, just buy the whole thing, okay? Actually, someone broke it down as if it was a mint, and it came down to nothing. What was it? Someone broke it down like the selling out the rec drinks if it was a 10,000 PFP mint, and the equivalent is like 0.03. Like it was something like that. I saw a tweet last after a critical meeting.
That sounds like a crypto thing to do, doesn't it?
Yeah,
here is the yield that you're going to get.
Yeah, it was one of your bag holders that said that, and
bag holders.
Community members.
Thank you very much. Investors, owners of Rec equity.
If they claim them, unlike my dumbass. And
do you want to play the video that was released yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's talk about this. And then Robit, just one thing. Let's play the video in a second. One thing. Robit's been at the end of the show, so make sure you're tweeting, blah, 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 blah. The code today, well, I'm not going to give it to you yet, but I do have it. So we'll play the code soon. And then last but not least, this show is powered by Mando. Can you guess who this show is powered by? He's serious.
Galaxis.
There you go. And then Tyler.
There's a line that you always forget.
what
But
does it
is it
read?
somewhere in the back that I need to know?
What does it read? Does Tyler know it by heart yet?
Seamless built-in monetization tools.
Galaxis enables the development of sustainable long-term communities, fulfilling Bitcoin's vision of decentralized freedom and independence from centralized control. Let's play this Reggie. Let's try this. Where's this video? Let's play this video, then we'll go to Mendo. Because I think Ovi's gonna probably pop in here. So, that video. Yes. I want to play that video. It's so funny. Let's check this out.
Our Rex drinks. We're finally launching Rex drinks to the public. But what the fuck are Rex drinks? Zero caffeine, zero alcohol for if you want to look cool while not getting wrecked. By the way, with each purchase of Rex drink direct from our website, you'll be able to claim some drank points. But what the fuck are drank points?
Rec Drinks are soon ready. Make sure you keep an eye out on recdrinks.com or follow our socials at RecDrinks.
Cause it's a bittersweet symphony.
Oh shit!
Come on, man.
We're finally launching.
Big day. I'm sure it was part of Tyler's top. Let's wait for Ovi to come in. In the meantime, Mando, why don't you take the market for us?
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So we became tantalizingly close to all-time high on Bitcoin, 174 or $5. I think we're away from all-time high. We then promptly sold off, as Farouk was saying. Everyone lost it. It's completely over. We're going to zero. And now we are back above 72K. Everything looks okay again. It's volatile out there for sure. Definitely something to be cognizant of in the streets at the moment. Stuff is moving around aggressively. Memes. The big meme winner was this Lucy token, or Luce, which is the Catholic mascot for 2025. We're taking that to 100 million, it seems. Then what else have we had? That was kind of it, actually. Like, I was looking through like the other big runners. There were a lot of rugs yesterday. There weren't that many like new meta or new coins running. Michi was probably the biggest gainer, weirdly, in like mid tiers. And most other stuff kind of had a little bit of a retracement, it looked like, but it's currently rebounding. Murad memes were a little bit quiet as well, so yeah, let's see. Fwog, actually. Fwog's probably been the biggest decent, up to 300. Let's see where that ends up. I do think that's, as we spoke about yesterday, my four favorites from here are alongside Epic, obviously, Goat, Mudang, Mog, and Fwog. I think those four could do a 3x by year end if Bitcoin goes to 100K. Those are my four.
I like that.
This is going to be a big week for macro. We had GDP just came out, which actually wasn't that great. Slight miss on GDP and slightly higher in inflation as well too. So there's some bets now that they won't see some of that on the timeline. People are talking about the fact they're not going to cut as aggressively as people thought they were going to. We have NFPs on Friday, and there's a bunch of tech earnings. So you had like Google earnings yesterday. You had Reddit earnings, for example, but still like bullish stuff happening in the whole AI space. It looks like the Elon XAI. Oh god, looking to raise it $40 billion valuation for XAI. So
wow,
which is interesting, right? Because this AI model has basically been built on the back of Twitter data. So you know how everyone was like, Elon overpaid for Twitter.
he did not.
Well, he may have, but he now has a very rich data source here. And
What
he's gonna be
price would you
feeding-
pay for the biggest town hall on earth, right?
Exactly. So Reddit obviously has some of this too, and that's
Yeah,
why they
But
they
you
went
want
up. But yeah, it's interesting that he's building this incredibly valuable AI company with Grok and all that sort of stuff, kind of separate to Twitter. It's like he's managed to spin it out and he's raising it ridiculous valuations. So yeah, that's going on. Crypto, like I said, we kind of touched near all-time high. ETH had been underperforming. It finally had a little bit of a candle. It's outperforming. Bitcoin dominance headed back just below 60%, having touched 60% and then drop back down. But I don't know. You get burnt so many times looking at that ETH stuff. Who really knows? But I think you've got to still be bullish. I do think we're going to see some volatility. I still don't think we'll break through all-time high before the election, which is what I've said a few times. Or maybe we will on like the day before, because I think, as with all these things, you get a little bit of volatility around the actual election day. There'll be some poll that comes out right before, and everyone will freak out, and it's always closer, I think, than people think it will be. So, or at least it always feels really close in the last 48 hours. So, and I don't know on election day. Maybe it's not, but it does feel as though right now maybe that's where I feel like it's a little bit of complacency. So you could have a little bit of a wobble in the final few days. I don't think you should be shaken out by that wobble. I do think this rally it's a genuine rally. Like, Bitcoin has seen billions of dollars of inflows into the ETF. Like, this isn't just some random pump. This is huge amounts coming into the ETF. I think the ETF had a top 10 day for inflows ever yesterday. So big day, and yeah, long and strong. Don't get shaken out.
Yeah, it's definitely don't get shaken out of your positions here. I mean, this morning timeline again starting to lose it. Second we hit 71K, because 71K is really bad right now for Bitcoin. And as soon as the U.S. market opened, Mando, looks like we bounced. So Bitcoin's at 72, Solana's 176, and I'm sad to tell you guys that Ethereum is pumping hard. So we know what that means usually. When Ethereum goes,
It's over.
It's not from the ETFs. So Bitcoin saw 870 million in net inflows yesterday into the ETFs. Ethereum had 7.6.
Yikes.
And it's still a net outflow in the last 5 days.
Yeah. That's not great. I mean, look at these stats for the Bitcoin ETFs, which is really wild. $870 million yesterday in inflows for Bitcoin ETFs, which is insane. 600 of which was BlackRock, which is absolutely insane. But anyways, we'll see where the market takes us. But we're definitely looking good. Memes are pumping, also pumping, Bitcoin's pumping, even Ethereum is catching a bit here. So you absolutely love to see it, and we'll shall see whether or not we hit that all-time high before the elections. Tyler, take us. Let's see what you got here for the top 1,000.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour, cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. Well, our top story, we just hit it, but folks, Bitcoin hit 73,000 yesterday on massive 870 million in ETF inflows. Next up, equally big headline, Visa is partnering with Coinbase to use Visa Direct to fund Coinbase account and enable real-time cash out. So real-time crypto funding finally here, thanks to Visa and Coinbase. DWF Labs fired one of its partners, Eugene Wang, after allegations of drink spiking have surfaced. A negative headline there. We saw Kraken's L2 Inc. is launching on Optimism, at least partially due to a $42.5 million grant that they received. So some more insight there. Saturn introduced smart contract execution on Bitcoin, enabling the first trustless AMM swap on Tuesday. So some big action on Bitcoin. In token airdrop and protocol news, the Arena token, Stars Arena, the airdrop went live. It's opening up at nearly a $90 million FDV here. We also saw Magic Eden open up claims for their Test ME token. We saw Abstract Global Wallet show off its new passkey feature, allowing users to unlock their mobile wallets via Face ID. And then RecDrinks launching today. Every unit purchase giving the buyer 25,000 drink points. In memes and NFTs, meme coin majors, mostly even chopping on the day. We saw Luce continue to rocket, running to the heavens, doubling again to $80 million. A rough day for AI coins. GOAT back to 580. A Zach XBT mint on Zora. This happened a few months back, but the token went off yesterday. Did a 3x, running to 10 million. We saw Memeland introduce a new meme pay product where you can turn your meme coins into money. And then Casey Rodomore shared new details around the Memento Mori mint, which is happening today. Those Patreon subs getting a full 50% of the supply. So that's the run. And actually, it was a little bit of a lighter day in news. And I see we have a very special guest in the studio.
Hell yeah. Still some good news and some other not so great news. Saw the DWF thing yesterday. It's pretty gross, honestly. So it's glad that they took care of it, but at least the guy was fired, hopefully for real. Usually it's a little firing, and they're pretty active behind the scenes, so we'll see what happens there. But that was some crazy fucking shit. When I saw the tweet before it went viral, like everyone looked into it, and then it looks like it was confirmed, and Eugene was removed from his functions, DWF, which I don't know if you guys saw. It's funny, but it's not funny at all. It's like 5 hours later, like Andre just announcing some new person being promoted. Did you see that, Mando?
See that, yeah.
Yeah, did you saw that?
What was that?
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's like Andre, like literally, like right out. So they announced like that was out, and 14 hours later they announced that this lady is now promoted to partner. Just like read the room, I don't know.
They just promoted it. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there's just like right away, as if this is gonna just fix everything. Hey, boom. Let's just put somebody else in charge and let's forget about what happened, right? So, anyways, we'll see what happens. It appears that Eugene was actually at an event in Dubai during the Binance Blockchain Week when the news dropped, and then immediately had to leave the event for obvious reasons. And then we'll see what happens to him there. But hopefully, Eugene ends up rotten in a jail cell somewhere in Asia. So that's what's gonna happen. Anyways, in lighter stuff, Tyler, I mean, you mentioned it. And he came. I mean, we do have the Rec Daddy in town, but before that, quickly, rafflebot.xyz. The code today is ATH, all-time high, because we're definitely gunning for that ATH. Just ATH, rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot.xyz. Join us for a chance to win a Rec Guy all the way up to a CryptoPunk on the morning show 4 days a week. Ovi, big day for you. How you doing?
Yeah, it's a big day. I mean, this is like what the last almost 18 months of work is culminating to, really. So just sort of, I think we have everything ready, just to final few last minute touches, and we're just sort of waiting to launch these drinks in about 2.5 hours, I guess.
Don't fuck it up, all right?
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
No, I was being nice. I was saying we've got to sell this out.
There's not many for sale, like, because they're sold in units for 24. There's about 3,400 available for sale in the US and Canada, and then there's about 5,800 units for sale in the UK, Europe, and internationally. So it's like a 10K and a T-mint, basically, at a relatively low mint price. But maybe that's not how people view it. I don't know. But
that's how it came from you then. We were wondering who was doing the analysis of it.
I know. Someone else tweeted that. It wasn't me. Someone else tweeted that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like it would be amazing to sell out. It really would. I think that would really put us in a good spot for everything wrecked. And I feel good about it. We had a lot. We did like a critical meeting last Friday. We had tons of people show up. We've had a good journey to this point. So yeah, just fingers crossed everything works. Like you're always worried about the tech side of things, and you can't really handle load testing until you are on the day at showtime. But hopefully it all works, and we're good to go.
Yeah, love that. So what is it? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. it goes live. How many? So what's the details? Like how many cases are available? How does that all work?
Yeah, so you'll be able to buy directly on recdrinks.com, and there's going to be, like I said, about 3,500 units for sale in the US and about 5,800 units for sale in the UK, Europe, and internationally. Each unit is a tray of 24, so you get 24 drinks in each unit, basically. And you'll get 25,000 drank points with each purchase as well. So if you max purchase, I think the maximum per order is 25 trays, 25 units. That would get you 625,000 drank points, which right now would put you in like the top 3 or the top 5, and you can do multiple orders as well. So the amount of drank points you can earn per purchase here is pretty big compared to what people have earned so far with the SocialFi stuff. So it's meaningful, and we'll see what the fuck drank points actually are soon, hopefully. But until then, it's just drank points.
Just drank points. What the fuck is a drank point?
What the fuck is a drank point? Exactly.
I love it, dude. This ad was great. We played it to open the show, and it was awesome. So good luck to. Oh, this piece was fire. I saw that. That was cool. Good luck today. I hope everybody shows up. I mean, everybody will. I think it's a really important day for the space in general. Like, we all came out to support Luca when Pudgy Tours went live at Walmart, and I think not a lot of people actually went all the way to creating a physical, tangible product, and to put it out there. So today's a big day. What is it? US, Canada, Europe?
You can actually buy it anywhere in the world, but in the US, UK, and EU, shipping is free for orders of more than 5 units. If you buy it in Singapore or Australia, the shipping is going to be pretty expensive because we don't have the distribution rails there. So it may not make economic sense, but at least in the UK, US, EU, and Canada as well, it should be, relatively reasonable. We're covering stuff like taxes and duties in the EU. So, we'll see how it goes. Just please, if you've liked what we've done and you've want to help support us, just buy Rec Drinks today when they go live on recdrinks.com. Get all your family to buy it, get your mates to buy it, get your wife's boyfriends to buy it.
Get your
everyone.
Yeah. Especially the wife's boyfriend.
Get them to max purchase for sure.
Yeah, make sure they get their drank points. Tyler, are you gonna max buy?
I think it's gonna
be hydrated.
I think it's gonna be a gas war.
It's not. Yeah, it's gonna be funny because so you can pay in fiat, but you can also pay on Solana, either in USDC or on Sol. But yeah, let's see how well the website does handling the load. It's going to be
a regular Shopify website, right? It's going to be a regular experience for everyone.
It's
right?
Just Shopify website, yeah. But you can check out using Solana Pay basically.
This is
we
nice.
couldn't get the ETH rails up in time, but I don't think anyone cares about ETH.
I think the whole ETH thing is anyways. But question: that first batch, are they marked or something? Is there something other than drank points for them?
No, it's just the drank points to begin with.
Sick.
Yeah, and you get them in boxes so the box you have is a pack of 4.
Yeah.
And then in each purchase you would get 6 of those boxes, so 24 drinks basically.
Yeah, no, I received it. It was heavy.
Yeah.
I got the box. I was like, holy shit, what's in there? I was like, oh, I know what's in there. Good. Tyler likes them. I mean, his box is open behind him. How was your experience, Tyler, drinking it the other day on the show?
I gave the live review.
I saw it. It was a good review. We've had, you never really know with something like this. You don't know if people will like it or not, but very few people have said they disliked it. I think the original flavor we had, people said it was too sweet, and this one we've just rolled out is a new recipe that's less sweet and has very little sugar in it. So, yeah, I haven't, haven't met anyone who dislikes it or anything like that. So, unless people are just being really polite and actually behind the scenes, this tastes.
Well, it's great. It's great. It's actually really good. I can't wait to start drinking again. I just want to pour tequila in it. I just want to have my wrecked margarita. You know what I mean? It's really good as a. I mean, if you're of age, please 18 and up, 19 and up, 21 and up, no matter where you are, depending where you are. But if you are of age, let me tell you something. It is definitely very good with a little bit of tequila, a little repo in there.
Tequila is the best spirit for it for sure.
Yeah, I think it is. Have you tried? I mean,
interesting. That's the tips.
Maybe gin I could see with
gin. To be honest with you, all of it works well because it's a lime flavored drink. It goes well with lots of different spirits and stuff.
Vodka actually kind of goes with everything.
It goes with everything, yeah. But in my opinion, because it's lime with like a little bit of pineapple, it just goes really well with tequila. If you're not a tequila drinker, I don't know what to say, but it does go really well with tequila for sure.
Ben White just texted the team chat and he said that it's great with gin. So we'll I'll give it a shot. But I'll pop my alcohol cherry back up at Basil with a rec drink, the R House, and a little bit of tequila.
Plenty of those there. I think we're gonna send you guys a shit ton of drinks for that.
I can't wait.
Maybe you guys will you'll be the first place to have a new one as well if we get that done in time. So
yeah,
we're trying to, well, so there's gonna be a new flavor, and then there's gonna be like something which is a bit more standard. But yeah, we're trying to get that over the line for Miami, so we'll have plenty of that as well if we can get it done in time. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. No promises, but.
Fingers crossed. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get that. All right. Well, dude, Ovi, you're welcome to stick around, hang out with the boys. We're gonna, but I'm sure
we're a couple of hours away from launch. So I'm just gonna get back to just testing the site to see if there's anything else we've missed. But yeah, look, cheers for having me on, and thanks for supporting. And please, just everyone, max buy rec drinks. I don't ask anyone to do anything ever. I never say buy my art. But if there's one thing I'm going to say, just max buy rec drinks. It's the only.
And check out the Red Bull Racing thing. It's almost finished, right?
Yeah, that mint just ended half an hour ago. So yeah, that mint's closed. Yeah. But definitely, full focus on recdrinks.com in a couple of hours.
All right, love it. Congratulations, Ovi. Good luck, and see you later.
All right, see you later. Bye.
All right. Well, Mr. Tyler, I think. Oh, Mando's back. There you go. Mr. Tyler, I mean, let's get back into your topics. I mean, rec was one of your topics, so there you go. That's there's that. There was what else did you have for us? There was the Visa stuff. I saw Kraken's $42 million grant. Meme land. It feels like this meta, the credit card meta, is like fully like in action. What's going on that front?
Yeah, let's hit Visa real quick. I mean, this is pretty big news. I think most folks can remember the old days of funding your Coinbase account with a wire or an ACH and waiting 7 days for the funds to clear. It was pretty painful. Like I missed some big moves myself personally. It looks like those days are potentially behind us. Coinbase has partnered with Visa to provide real-time fund transfers via their Visa Direct. This is going to be for the Coinbase users in the US and Europe with eligible Visa debit cards. You'll be able to instantly deposit funds into accounts, purchase crypto. You'll also be able to instantly withdraw funds in real time. It's pretty interesting timing with Bitcoin hovering just below all-time high, right? I think typically this is where folks kind of start to pay attention again, and this is going to be a real nice feature to have. Also, like less worries about potentially getting flagged from your bank due to these to the old legacy processes. So hopefully we're in the clear there as well. It's just another infrastructure move, but it continues to break down some of the hurdles and hopefully makes the onboarding and offboarding experience better.
Yeah, I mean, you have like you have both Visa and MasterCard that are extremely active in this space. So it's been good to see. On the other side, it was Memeland, MemePay. Is that in partnership with MasterCard?
I don't think so. So the information we got,
it is powered by MasterCard.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Yeah.
Wow, I'll have to look deeper.
Tyler, come on. That's your shit. You don't miss a beat.
They buried it in their announcement. I'm reading it again right now. They don't even mention that. But the idea here is called MemePay. They're a new product. You could turn your meme coins into money. They're labeling it the Solana phone for payment, which I thought was pretty funny. But it didn't give us a whole lot of other details, more information, airdrop benefits, rewards, etc., to be announced soon. I'm guessing it's some kind of a product, maybe similar to like the Epic converter, where you're going to be able to turn like dust into real funds. I don't know.
But and also we just had Gemini announce like WIF rewards for their credit card. And now you have meme coins, MemePay with MasterCard, which allows you to turn your meme coins into like real assets, like just spend them. You have the Visa credit card thing. Like the credit card, like the race for credit card companies to like get involved in their space is actually pretty crazy. It's pretty telling that crypto is real money.
Yeah,
at least it is.
Now I see this. You have to go to the MemePay X account to see that it's powered.
Yeah, that's why I picked up on it. By the way, it was in bio.
I'm surprised they buried that in their primary announcement post.
It's true. I would have made it like a bit. I mean, it is a big deal, right?
gives it more weight.
Mhm.
And it also sheds light that this is probably going to be like an actual credit card or a digital credit card of some kind, which wasn't abundantly clear. You know, Memeland launches kind of like gag products and whatnot. So yeah, it's going to be another interesting one to watch. Memeland had been pretty quiet, right? Like I was actually wondering what they had been building behind the scenes, because we really haven't seen much from them since like the early Stakeland days. They had, back in Q1, they were facilitating, they were kind of like a launch pad for new projects. They're busy and like through the April, May timeframe, and then kind of got quiet. So I've been wondering what was next. Looks like we have the details. So or we have the answer. We'll have more details coming soon.
Yeah, I mean, looking forward to that. I met one of the top guys, the main MasterCard guy, is making this happen in Paris. He was at the Leisure opening, and our good friend Sebastian Otto, who's actually listened to the show since like day zero. I think he's listened to all 800 episodes. Is part of the MasterCard team. He may be in here. What up, Seb? But I know they've been very active. They work with the Other Life agency. Our friend Michael Pero. They did the whole like announcements together not long ago for their branding and a bunch of stuff. So they're tied to MoonPay. So it's very interesting to see all these projects and stuff get involved with that. In other news, I mean, that was good for you. I mean, Tyler, how did the Arena do? Because I know Stars Arena launched their token yesterday. I saw Kaleo tweet about it. I was actually really curious how this would perform on the back of course, the whole Frentech debacle. So like, how's that been going?
It's doing pretty damn well.
Really?
It's at 100 million FTV.
Whoa, that's a very successful launch.
I think that's beating most folks' estimates here. I think that the market cap's still fairly low. I don't have the data on what percentage of the airdrop has been claimed just yet. I know for me personally, I have not been able to claim. I know I have friends who were able to claim, so I don't know if
Kaleo, like it's like 15% up front or something, and then
they're running it out in a pretty smart way. So like front and center on like your portal page, they're showing you what your total balance is. And then you have about 1/6 of it, roughly 1/7 of it is claimable on day one. So they're giving you 10 to 15% of your airdrop claimed up front. If you want to get the rest, you have to participate and use the app. So it's not even like a time-based vest, it's an activity-based vest. So like if you're thinking about user retention, perhaps even user growth metrics, that should be good for user numbers. Because like I'm looking at mine, like my entire balance, it's like a $6,700 airdrop right now. Not bad. I only had a handful of airdrops bigger than that in 2024. So it's there's some decent money at stake. I am curious to see, how much traction they get, if they get new users coming into this, because the SocialFi scene does seem quite a bit more quiet than it was.
Yeah.
This time last year. I think the death of Frentech certainly a part of that. Also, like the X monetization. I think with X doubling how much they're paying everyone, it's even less incentive for creators to go elsewhere. But the Arena, they've been smart. They've built in new features, like you can trade tokens inside the app as well. I'm sure they've got more plans. And they're also showing we're on season 1 of 12. So they've got 12 seasons planned for this thing. So they're
doing really good. I like that. I mean, I have no ties or investments in the AVAX ecosystem at all, but after Frentech, I figured it would be really hard for Arena to like kind of like come out like on top, and it looks like they're doing really good. So you'll have to see that. Avalanche, they've been getting a few good wins lately, huh? They had the big Buenos Aires event. They have the off the grid stuff going on for them. They've got the Stars Arena stuff now going on for them. Like they're right. Oh, Mando, sorry, you muted.
Is anyone playing Stars Arena, or is this just because
I don't know? I've never ever been on Stars Arena.
Go pull up the DeFi Llama page. They made $366,000 in fees this past month.
What?
So
what?
It's only trading at like 20, 30.
Is it here?
It's Arena. They rebranded to.
But was that ahead of the airdrop? What was it doing like before that?
Go look at
like airdrop farming,
look
basically.
I mean,
where do I go check this out?
Type Arena.
This website's literally not working right now. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I guess it's not working. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh wow, DeFi Llama's not work. Okay. I have it here.
Oh, be careful because there's always these fake DeFi Llamas.
DeFiLlama.com. But yes, do be careful when you Google stuff. Arena.
I've got the link. Let me see if this works.
Why is it not one of the top things on AVAX right now? Oh, the arena. It's called there. Is it this?
Yeah, the arena. There it is. And look at fees. I'll go to fees.
Wow.
I mean, it's hovering between 200 and 300,000 in fees a month. Which surprised me. So they're generating.
Who's there?
I've been told they've got like this a cult user base that just never went away. I can't speak on it personally because I have not been active in the arena.
Yeah, same.
The fees shocked me this morning when I pulled this up.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see if that's sustainable post airdrop. But it looks like they've got 12 seasons. Looks like they've got some stuff going on for themselves. So is it airdrop season again? Let's see. Speaking of airdrops and season, Tyler, you and the boys look like you've gotten into a pretty interesting deal here with Memento Mori and Casey Rodamore's latest rune. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so the Memento Mori runes from Casey Rodamore, that is minting today. Folks are expecting an absolute gas spike on Bitcoin. So if you see fees spiking today, that's probably why. He shared a video yesterday. I guess the podcast had came a few days back, but I just saw it for the first time yesterday. And he made it clear they did a 50% pre-mine for the Memento Mori runes. All of those tokens are being airdropped to his Hell Money Patreon subscribers. It looks like those who signed up for the highest tier, the $100 tier, got something like 13K to 15K tokens. That's how many runes they're going to get. There's going to be 100 million runes total. So if this thing gets to $100 million market cap, which isn't insane for like a Casey Rodamore runes, there's 4 or 5 runes tokens up there right now. That's a 15K airdrop potentially. Granted, it's likely not going to launch at that high. It would take some time to run up there, but potentially sizable airdrop. I think for those who signed up for the more reasonable tier, like the $10, $20 a month, they're getting like 2,200 tokens or so. So still not bad. The other thing that's happening is Alchemia is providing a gas token rebate. So they are launching this token. It's literally called Bitcoin Fees Gas Token. And it looks like they are going to be giving it out to those who mint the Memento Mori runes. It's meant to track the average Bitcoin network fees in real time. And it's going to be like a 20% rebate.
Shit.
So there's even more incentive to go mint this thing.
This is definitely something to follow closely. I didn't sign up for a thing. I was lazy. But I'm glad you guys did. And it looks like you're gonna cook. So
only 2,700 wallets signed up.
Ooh, that's not a lot.
I think anyone who signed up in hopes of getting the airdrop is probably pretty pleased with that outcome.
Okay.
So we shall see. He also made it very clear he is not going to manage this coin. He is going to launch it and maybe tweet about it once. So it is going to be up. He said he labeled it "Bring Your Own Utility." And if the community wants to make this thing happen, they're going to have to basically CTO it.
Bring your own utility is incredible. I love that. That's so good. All right. Just a reminder, the code today, rafflebot.xyz for Rollbit, it's ATH. Rollbit code ATH, rafflebot.xyz. Come and win some money. Come and win some money. That way you can use it to buy whatever you want. Tyler, what else do you have for us?
Should we do some charting? Let's pull up the whiff chart on Solana. You pointed out an interesting.
Yes, let's talk about my bags. Let's talk about our bags. Let's talk about pups and whiff for a second.
Like every fucking show.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. There's a very interesting cup and handle for me here. I mean, why don't we draw it for people?
Yeah, I didn't see it until you pointed it out yesterday.
It's your favorite pattern.
It is my favorite pattern. From July to basically to present, we were seeing what looks like a textbook cup and handle.
Right there. Textbook, and here's the breakout here. And then the line.
What do you do to break out here?
The line is here. So
I don't make too many cup and handle predictions on this show. The last time was the 3-year cup and handle on Bitcoin,
And
which
guess who was right?
looked like it is playing out.
There you go. There
So,
you go.
round
I'm
two.
into that. What? Wait, what is Mendo eating? What are you eating now?
Okay.
What kind of poke is it? Shrimp or salmon?
It's chicken,
Or,
actually.
Chicken poke. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, chicken in Portugal is fucking crazy. Actually, I found out about this place here called Mapulmuye, which is a Portuguese chicken place that does the Portuguese chicken poutine. So it's a mix.
Wow, that sounds nice.
It's apparently one of the best places in Montreal. So we have Little Portugal here, the Portuguese Quarter, about 20 minutes drive for me, and it's like food as good as in. I mean, I had a pastel as good as the one in Lisbon over there, which is insane. I try to avoid that area because it's very very carby. You know what I mean? And if I'm gonna move there at some point and eat pastel every day, Anyways, but back to our cup and handle, Tyler. I mean, I see it. Listen, like obviously I have to monitor my bag. So last night I was doing some bag monitoring to see if things needed to move. And I was like, well, this is not where I'm going to move my whiff because I'm going to give this a shot, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the people, there's a lot of, I think whiff is not a consistent play at all, right? I think a lot of folks are like, there's the idea that it was like kind of a last year's play, more the new shinier objects are going to get the love. Like who are the new buyers? I don't know. It's still everywhere. It's still in the indexes.
For me, I still see that Coinbase only listed perps for Whiff and Pepe, and I think those two are going to be like clear winners this cycle. But doesn't mean they're going to be the only winners. I do think that part of the top 10 memes, like these two are always going to be at the top amongst the podcasts of this world and all the other ones. But I think it's good. How are the rest of our meme basket doing? I saw Murad memes seem to be quite down today.
Have a look at Pepe. I think Pepe looks a little interesting.
Let's look at Pepe here.
I mean, with you, Farouk, everything looks like,
I mean, no, but dude, like seriously, like a lot of shit looks good, dude. And like Pepe and Whiff trade together. Like similarly,
your lines are about to converge.
My lines are about to converge.
Now that Doge, I mean, I was talking about this the other day. Now that Doge and Shib have moved.
Yeah.
Kind of means that Pepe's got to move.
I mean, if it doesn't, then it's not this cycle's main meme coin, and I do think it is. So it's like, I think it's going to move. I think you're right. I mean,
just looks like it's gearing up there for a bit of a blast, doesn't it?
It's now or never, right? And it's now. Like Bitcoin and the price of majors is good. I mean, you know what I would love to see, Mando, is like Bitcoin, and you've been kind of saying it's going to happen. Like Bitcoin kind of going sideways for a little bit here into the elections, like around like all-time high, and then allowing alts to see a move here. And by alts, I mean not just utility alts, I also mean meme coins and some of the utility plays here.
You mean our bags?
Our bags. Yeah, I do mean our bags. I do. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're my bags for a reason. I mean, I spend my life looking at this shit. I don't know. And my bags, and I'm talking about a $3 billion token here. I mean, let's talk about some stuff. I mean, let's talk about your top four. I mean, you talked about, there's Goat. Let's have a look at Fwog. Let's talk a lot about Mudang, because you guys both mentioned that. What do we think about the Goat dip here, Mando? I saw that dip to 5. I tried to FUD Mando out of his bag last night, chat. Didn't work. It's FUD for entry. But look, it looks like it's, I don't know. This also doesn't look bad to me. Everything looks good to me.
Just consolidating. Looks sideways. Really.
Yeah.
But
it went up too much, too fast. Yeah.
This bag is for the next few months for me. So it's not like I think this is it's just got a different narrative. I guess I'm not on the 1 minute charts, but yeah, I think
should we put
this one has a narrative which I think is different. I think Fwog it feels like it's on a bit of a runner. Yeah. Interestingly, out of those 4, I do think it's the least unique. Like it's just another Pepe coin to me, in my opinion. Like it's just kind of similar. I know it's like its own artist, but like a lot of the stuff feels very similar to Pepe.
Well, no, Pepe is a frog.
And this is a Fwog. Yeah. A lot of the memes are even. I mean, he does draw some like really cool original memes.
It's really good. I
wouldn't say like, oh my god, I've never seen a coin like this. It does feel like I guess I know why this is doing well. But I do feel as though because he puts out original art, it's pretty cool.
Oh wow, look at this! Some Mudang.
Mudang, I think is gonna go.
240. Nice.
It hasn't done less than $1 billion of perp volume since it
Fuck.
launched. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't even that bullish on Mudang until the perps came out, and I was
No,
like,
this is recent. Like but the thing
Yeah.
is, you've been mentioning it a lot, and this is not very like common.
I
the
removed.
mango-
Well, I've started to move one of my other bags to it because I feel as though it's got
Uh-oh.
more upside.
Fuck. Were you in my rec? Yeah. I know which bag. I'm so fucked. I'm just kidding. No, it's looking good, dude. It's looking very good. So outside of the Murad memes, it's really like Fog, Mudang. What else? Pepe.
I think all the Murad memes are going higher. I just feel as though I just look at that and go, yeah, I think that can go.
Yeah. USA. Look at this. One of the only green ones here, man, Tyler. USA.
Yeah, someone was pulling up this PopCat whale. Has been popping in a lot to USA.
Interesting.
That moved. It jumped over 40 million briefly again this morning. It looks like it's it's marching back up. I still have 100 to 120 million target on this thing, and then I'll reevaluate. That's how I'm feeling about USA.
I like that. Was it? Let me see something. Was it America? Oh, that's USA. USA Soul.
So you just need a 4 or 5 bags, and then you'll reevaluate, will you?
Just a casual.
Just have a look at it after 4 or 5 bags.
I mean,
I meant also just say like I'm not sweating the 1 minute charts on that one either. Like I didn't really take any off at 60. I didn't really I wasn't sweating the downturn.
you know what looks really good is Mog.
Yeah, it does look good.
It's
Oh, looks good.
it's just so clean in that channel. It's just like, I don't know. I'd love for Bitcoin just to chill at 72 here for a few days and just let the rest kind of like play into the weekend.
Is Mog playing? Is Mog beta to Pepe? Like, does it need Pepe to break out?
Mog is beta to the entire market. Mog is.
That's not even like a dig or a joke. I'm just like,
No, I think they work together. I do think that there's a reason why they both look good at the same
Mog,
time.
literally, Pepe, Whiff, and Mog have been trading together for the last months. Like these are 3 charts that I look at 5 times a day for the last year, and they tend to trade together. Yes, Tyler.
You know what? I mean, it's the exact same cup and handle that Whiff. Just if you look at it in that view, it's quite literally the same.
It's the same thing. It's right there, and then this channel. So you're looking at a break above here, this zone here, and it's fireworks.
Man.
So which is what 2.22. So around.
To be clear, like a lot of coins look like this. Because think about what the
Yeah.
market did during that period.
Yeah. No, 100%. A lot of coins look really
Altcoins
good.
got smashed. Bitcoin went lower. But like
Yeah.
a lot of coins have this handle. This cup and handle.
Yeah.
Cup and handle season.
Yeah.
Cup and handle season.
Cup and handle season, baby. You absolutely love to see that favorite season. Anyways, all right. Well, look, we're coming up on the hour, Sims. Why don't we pick a winner here? Last seconds, last chance. Raffleball.xyz. Hurry on up and get in, and let's pick a winner for today's stuff. By the way, these NFTs have been selling, dude. Miladies are selling like hotcakes. I've been replacing Miladies every day in the they were fully sold, and half our Miladies in the box from yesterday sold again. So a lot of action on the Milady front here. For
Luce. Thanks to Luce.
Yeah, it's really wild, dude. They're so nice though. I really like them. All right. No music.
All right, who are we gonna get?
And Robert had dun, 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 dun. It's really not the same without the music, huh?
No, we gotta get the. We're gonna have to get the clip.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 na 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 na. Robert Hat 2. There he is. Robert Hat 2 is on stage with us right now. CobraBoy.eth. CobraBoy, NFTs, crypto, ape spaces, Web3, hashtag NFA. What up, Robert Hat? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, brother.
Are you ready to win?
Ready for the punk, brother.
I love it, Robert. Where are you based, Robert? Where are you from?
From Austria.
From where?
From
Austria.
Austria.
Ooh, Austrian. Love that. That's one country I've always wanted to check out, Vienna. And I've never been to Vienna.
Yeah, right.
I've always wanted to check it out. We have someone on the Rug Radio team from Austria, actually. All right. Well, Robert, we got Red Guys here for you. Sprotos, Miladies, and Punks. Are you ready? 1 second. It's updating prices, it seems. All right. Well, I guess we are. Okay, we're fully set. And let's spin. Red Guys. Oh, that's a nice one. I love this one. Congratulations, Robert.
Let's fucking go. Thank you, Robert.
You're very welcome. Congratulations. You've made another $2,000 on the show this morning. There you go. You love to see that. I love it. I love that Red Guys are up to like 0.7 ETH floor. Because like now every day, like the minimum win on the show is like 18 to 100. I mean, ETH pumps. Like the minimum win on the show is like $2,000 now. That's pretty cool, right? Anyways, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you follow, make sure you do all that good stuff. And with that, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.